All right, what up, buddy? Here we are again.
What's going on?
Another episode of MMA Hot Topics with your boy Hothead here and my friend Miles. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Excellent. Got a rare day off. Both of us, it sounds like.
Cheers. You ready for this episode?
Yeah, I've been ready.
You've been ready for a while now.
We've both been busy, so that's.
Well, I had family here. My mom came down to visit.
Yeah, family first, brother.
Work's been busy.
And I've had a new job too. I'm just working on the menu and stuff for that. Keeping myself busy.
Congratulations on the new job,
cooking on the beach.
Yeah, good
nice,
location.
Great location, yeah.
Lots of tips.
Yeah, the tips are already
Lots
decent, and we're super slow now, so it'll be nice to have that cash flow coming in.
Where's your dress shirt?
It's called the Barefoot Beach Resort, bro. No shoes, no shirt, no problemo.
No, no, I mean like you should have a dress shirt on for this episode.
I should.
We're doing a Conor McGregor. Yeah. It's the red panty night.
Respect, yeah. I like the shirt. I like the background too. I never commented on it. I like the background you got there with the Bruce Lee picture and everything. And we both got our I could be mistaken, but is that MMA Hot Topic merchandise that we have behind us? I could be mistaken, but I think that we both got hoodies that say MMA Hot Topics on them. I guess we're just kind of balling out of control.
Too.
I don't know what to tell you.
Is yours not comfortable?
Yeah.
It's actually
really super comfortable.
Yeah, nice material.
Yeah, it's like the half polyester, half cotton, or whatever. That poly blend, or whatever they call it. But so let's get rocking and rolling here. We're here for the Conor McGregor episode.
We should be rocking Gucci mink by now.
Not quite. We're only on episode 4, so I like it though.
Conor McGregor, he rocks the Gucci.
Yeah, we're not
mink,
quite Conor McGregor just yet. So all right. I like it though. I like your motivation. So yeah, we got lots to go over here. How's the training been going? Yeah,
it's good, man. Good. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break for like a week or two, and then and then I'm gonna pay for another month, and and then I'm just gonna keep it on auto after that.
Yeah, I'm jealous, man. As soon as my summer job slows down, I'm gonna hop into something. I think I'm just itching. I need something that's like physically active as well.
It gets really addictive, though.
I remember like all of my Taekwondo shit like it was yesterday. Like it stuck with me, everything about it. And I was like, we ended up moving to another town, so I had to stop taking it. It sucked. I was like super bummed about it.
Well, it's all like muscle memory and like brain focus and stuff. So what you do in like the classes, you'll remember years down the road. Like the technique, maybe not.
I still got a lot of it.
Like
I just fuck around sometimes, and I realize I'm just like throwing kicks in the living room, and when the girl's not around or whatever, I'm like, oh hey, I still got it.
Yeah, all it takes is like, and when you don't do it for a long time, it just takes like a week or two, and then it's
exactly. But that's then. This is now. I got lots of work to do. I got money to make, and we got an episode to do. So we got The Ultimate Fighter coming out today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but absolutely today. So
I'm so
we got this episode to do, and I'm going to do some editing, and I'm going to plow it out on YouTube, and then I'm going to watch that motherfucker. I don't know about you. So yeah,
I am too.
I might be a little bit excited. I didn't even realize I was this excited. But here we go. Let's jump into the how do you feel about segment. So a little birdie told me that despite the fact that Dana White doesn't do gimmick fights, he has offered Tyson Fury somewhere around 9 figures to fight in the UFC, which is not 90 million, just so everybody knows. That's 100 plus million. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about that?
I know what you're saying. I don't know if he would, though.
I don't think he will at all. But it's so crazy that he just
Tyson
did, though.
Fury,
that he just threw it out there.
That is crazy, but Tyson Fury's a boxer. He belongs in boxing.
But $100 million is $100 million, or as the kids used to say back in the day, $20 is $20. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of money. If he does it, that's awesome, man. Like, that would be really cool. I see he's a savage in the ring when it comes to boxing. So I believe if he put the same effort into training MMA, who knows, man? He could become.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, anyways. Everyone's been reacting, picking apart the whole thing, and like how he said that he got like Floyd Mayweather the money that he wanted and shit like that. And Dana White's always kind of wording things like he did this or he did that or he let them go, but meanwhile it's always like the other way around. He's always kind of trying to play shit towards, to angle in his direction the best way possible. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like we released him or whatever. It's like they usually didn't. It's usually they left or the contract just ended or whatever. But so that was big news this week. I can't believe that he's just basically offered him an endless amount of money. I think it's obviously just to spite Ngannou too. Like, it's pretty coincidental that that's 4 sneezes after Ngannou just got signed to the PFL, right? Like,
yeah, it's like a spit in the face.
Coincidental, right?
Maybe. Or a little.
Even though he doesn't do gimmick fights at all. But yeah. And how do you feel about the Aljamain Sterling situation? Kind of like it seems like Dana White's not the biggest fan of Aljo as of late. Seems like.
Yeah, I don't think he ever wanted him to be the champion.
I kind of find that strange. I like Aljo as a champion.
You notice to certain people that Dana White just doesn't like.
It's weird, hey, and there's you can tell.
The belt. He doesn't. Yeah, but I know. Yeah, I hear you because he's. I don't know. He like throws shade at them. Like
it's not even throwing shade. He definitely does throw shade at like at the press conferences.
Little jabs here and there.
The MMA media are so good at kind of like feeding him the best questions at the worst times too, right? The poor guy.
Oh yeah.
The poor bastard. The poor bald bastard.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems like I like Aljo as a champion. I like him as a fighter. He seems like I think he needs to run with his bad guy shit. I think he just needs to be like, fuck Dana, fuck the people, fuck the brass, kiss my ass, and he just needs to come out as like Aljamain Platinum or some shit, or well, not Platinum because Platinum Perry's already got that, but you know what I mean. He just needs to switch his.
Stop trying to prove yourself. Stop trying to prove yourself and just go in there. And
not
fight.
Even he.
Like, just
Aljo's a pretty straight shooter. Like I don't know why Dana doesn't like him, but maybe Aljo just needs to turn up and like. Seems like Dana's like gravitating towards this kind of WWE kind of energy now, especially since the merger happened. It kind of like a light bulb went on in his head. He's like, "Oh, hey, I like these personalities. It brings more attention." You know what I mean?
It's all been that and like the power slam, putting those tension shit.
Hey, he's not into the gimmick stuff though. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
You can ask Ariel Yanni about that one. He'll tell you all about it.
I like that one.
Know what I'm saying?
Good.
All right, so let's jump into the main segment. The Mystic Mac, Mr. Conor McGregor.
This is what I'm excited
Double champion after, being in the UFC for 3 years.
So
the man, the myth, the legend.
We're going to do this on we were gonna do this on episode 2, but then we just ran with our stuff for a bit. And,
but now's the time.
Now we feel that this is the perfect
and what better
timing.
day than the day that the Ultimate Fighter premieres their first episode of the season than today to record our episode, Conor McGregor. And we got lots for you.
That's right.
You know, everyone knows who Conor McGregor is. If you don't, you can just leave the video now, please. No, I'm just playing. But
Mr. Dublin.
With some of the, Conor McGregor, the Irish motherfucker, just scrappy as hell when he came to the UFC. What's some of the stuff that stands out to you about Conor McGregor? He was just so wiry.
Just went on.
Remember when he was that skinny little motherfucker when he first showed up?
Oh yeah, I can't.
More like the meth.
To fight in that many weight divisions.
Oh shit! I think we're 10 minutes in.
No, he's definitely goes up and down in weight. And the cool thing about Conor McGregor is I love how he's always made weight.
Yeah.
Every fight.
No matter whether if there's 115 pounds or not.
Cool.
We have to talk.
Professional, man.
We have to talk about the whole Khabib everything.
Yeah. Break her down.
So that whole I was watching a bunch of stuff on Conor McGregor today just to get myself ready for the episode, and the Khabib prep.
You watched the
Khabib
new,
press conference.
You watched the
yeah,
new
I watched it. I
documentary?
wasn't too big of a fan, but the Khabib press conference back in the day with him and Conor was super dark. I forgot about it until I rewatched it. Remember when he was drinking whiskey the whole time, and fucking.
Oh yeah, and he was just disrespecting his dad.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna comment on that too. Calling his father a traitor and shit like that. Offered Khabib a drink, knowing that he's Islamic and everything, right?
He doesn't drink.
And that was just a few months after the bus situation, and the whole bus situation, generated because Khabib had confronted Artem Lobov in the hallway because Artem Lobov had been talking a bit of smack about Khabib, saying that he wasn't shit basically, or he was like a bitch. I forget what it was right off the top of my head right now. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was something like that. I can't really remember too, but yeah, it was something
like
that.
So yeah, that all happened right around the Khabib fight, and then actually the next year was when he punched the old guy in the pub because he didn't want a shot of his whiskey.
Yeah,
I love that
40-year-old man.
I'm sorry, fuck that guy. I love that shit.
Just here, taste my whiskey.
Taste my knuckles, then, baby. And then 2021, just a couple years ago, remember in Rome, he attacked that Italian DJ in the club.
Yeah, I remember
and,
that.
Just as of lately in the news, a lot of people are really questioning how hard he's partying. I feel kind of dumb because.
Yeah, they're saying there's drugs.
I watched.
They're saying that there's drugs involved.
There's a bunch of stuff. Well, if you watch the Ariel Helwani interview at the Black Forge Inn, I was actually getting ready for work the day I watched it, so I didn't pay much attention. But holy, is he smashed? He's not making any sense. Now there's so many videos out all over the internet about it, and when people are breaking it.
But even if you even watch his interviews though, he looks kind of the way he is moving in his interviews and talking. He kind of seems like
his new thing is he's always licking his lips and shit like that and jawing and fucking his facial. He's always moving his face.
That's what I'm talking about.
But so
right.
He's still bigger than life. He's got a Lamborghini yacht. He can basically do whatever the hell he wants, right? So.
So wasn't there something that happened on the yacht too?
Yeah. Allegedly, he might have pushed a lady in the face. That was a while ago, or punched her.
Pushed someone. Yeah.
And then she went for a swim. Maybe she jumped to her safety. I don't know. I think she was just wanting to go for a swim. But
beautiful yacht.
Oh yeah. Yeah, beautiful. I wouldn't mind one of those. So I usually don't. Well, that's a weird way to say it. I wouldn't always promote something that Brendan Schaub did, But the other day I was watching the Schaub show. Because honestly, I don't have a problem with Brendan Schaub. He gets a hard rep on the internet, but like he knows the insights of fighting a bit, no matter how much shit.
Well, he was
exactly,
a fighter,
but people talk a lot of shit about him, and he didn't have the best career. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, he had Mike Chandler
fast.
on. Him and Mike Chandler seemed to really get along because he had him on. And they did a great interview on ESPN about the Ultimate Fighter coming up here, and I ended up taking like over 2 pages of notes on it. I was pretty impressed. So that's kind of what I'm bringing to the table for this Conor McGregor episode. Excuse me, along with that burp. I'm kind of gonna bring Michael Chandler's kind of insights on what it was like working with Conor McGregor for the Ultimate Fighter. Because what the heck, you know? Because the Ultimate Fighter, the episode 1's airing today, you know? Huh? So.
Could you imagine coaching with Conor, against Conor on the same show as him?
I don't like people, so.
Like, just the intent.
Being around Conor sounds cool, but the rest of it sounds like bullshit.
You know what I like about people?
Absolutely nothing. So this is what I got.
Absolutely
the Mike Chandler interview with Brendan Schaub. They did the whole show in 4 weeks instead of 6. Obviously, a stipulation that Conor McGregor wanted because he's the man. He doesn't got 6 weeks to waste. That's what I thought right away when I heard that. Chandler said that in the whole month, like the 30 days, the 4 weeks, so everything added up there, he said in the whole month, they maybe had 1 or 2 days off. That's it. Because they compacted the 6 weeks into 4. Nice shirt, by the way. I like the red tiny nice shirt that you're rocking today, by the way.
Thanks.
That's right. So yeah, that was pretty crazy to hear that they were like buckling down that hard for filming, right?
Yeah, I heard the set was really fast. Like the production and everything, it was really fast. Like usually they'd let it go on a little longer, but apparently the season was like filmed really.
Conor wanted to get her done. It's veterans coming back against whatever you call it. I call them the rookies. Veterans versus the rookies. That's what the season's going to be. That's no news by now. Everyone knows that. As the episode's coming out today, after all.
I recognize a face on there. Brad Gatona. Brad Gatona. He's from the veterans. He'll be from the veteran side. And I liked him. I can't remember what happened.
You guys had a thing in the past, or
I guess.
No, I'm just playing it.
He was in the UFC. You sick bastard. No, he was in the UFC.
All right, so that's your guy,
or on one of the Ultimate Fighter.
That's who you're betting the car on right now.
Well, I don't know if I'm betting on him, but I know he was a good fighter, though. He was a solid fighter. Well, and
he might be one of the ones that was smuggled in by Conor there at the last minute. I honestly don't know.
He's training with Conor, actually, that you brought that up. They're actually training together.
Yeah, exactly. Now, he's one of the guys that Conor brought into the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah. He's on Conor's team, I believe.
Coincidental. Anyway. Coincidental. Season, All right, so it is cool. We'll have to follow that. We're following you, Brad. All right? We're following you, Brad. All right?
Yeah.
So, they were talking about the shove to the face from Conor.
Didn't he shove his neck?
Went to shove, but he kind of ended up in his neck.
Kind of grab, shove his neck.
It was like a choke, but push style or whatever. Yeah, that's right. It was like that. Chandler said he liked it.
He does, Chandler.
Those were his exact words. So, let's see here. Chandler said that.
I think Chandler.
Sorry, go ahead.
Chandler likes the aggressions of Conor and stuff. He was
saying that
he loves it.
Yeah, he said Conor really knew how to turn it on for the cameras, but he said he wasn't much different when the cameras weren't around. He's basically kind of almost always on, basically. Yeah.
I like it when he's circling him and he's like, "This is my game." So
he's like, "You'll do what you're told. You'll do whatever you're told."
Yeah. You'll do whatever you're told there, mate.
Yeah, that was impressive. Yeah. Just treating him like just a child, or worse than a child. I don't want to get myself in trouble.
They're just boys.
So yeah,
still.
He said Chandler said
felt
still. Like spending that much time around Conor McGregor kind of humanized him, which he liked. Like if he's going to be fighting him as an opponent, he kind of likes spending that much time, seeing him in the morning, seeing him on his breaks. It just kind of took that edge off of him. He said. I thought.
Yeah. Well, he's visualizing everything. He's taking everything in.
Even he's not a mega star anymore, you know, because like when he's on, he's on. When he's around, he's on. He's kind of bigger than life, you know. That's what everyone kind of feels about him. But when you get to see him a bunch for, you know, day in, day out, it humanized him, which I thought was an interesting comment. I never thought of anything like that before.
Yeah. No, it's going to be an awesome season,
I'm stoked.
Man. I can't wait
stoked to watch it tonight. I'll probably... I've had too much coffee. I'll probably edit the episode before I get into the episode. So, what else do I got here?
Makes sense, I guess.
Schaub explained that Schaub explained his experience through being on The Ultimate Fighter twice. Once as a fighter. What? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about here.
Dude, are you like me when you write shit down?
You
sometimes can't write your own.
I literally had to pause it. I watched the interview like 3 times to get all this, so I might have made him. You know, just relax. Schaub explained being through tough twice, once as fighter is heavy. Oh, coach. That's right. Sorry. All right. He explained how like being through it, The Ultimate Fighter as a coach one time, and how being through it one time as a fighter, and how having all that experience, how both of them do, is, or how they both now do. He talked about how it's like really heavy because you're like literally seeing the guy that you'll be fighting in the morning, getting ready for their morning routine or whatever, and you see them getting amped up for their fight, and all of a sudden like you're seeing them like in the zone all day, and it just kind of like it can fuck with your head sometimes. Like they're right beside you in the hallway and shit, whereas normally you just walk in, you don't see the guy until you're in the cage and it's go time, right? So Schaub kind of gave his insight on that a little bit. Yeah. And then how like
it's definitely a crazy build-up, man, because you're pretty much almost living with
it's crazy.
Until you fight
like how some guys would get eliminated and their dreams would get completely shattered, and then they'd have to like stick around because it's on contract and everything, right? And that's part of the drama. And they have to be around these angry and depressed people that like no longer want to be there and don't give a shit about anything, right? Basically.
That's right.
But they're not allowed to leave because it's on the contract.
They just start drinking. They pretty much just start drinking after that. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. They usually just start drinking after that and just don't take it serious after
completely
that.
True. Chandler explained that basically while they were filming, he had to always be on because Conor McGregor's like so high energy. He's just such a character, so animated.
He is very high sprung. Yeah. Very high strung, very high energy. And he wants to let everybody know he's still here, man. He still wants to take over.
Chandler talked about how he would like even guys that lost, he would try to mentor them the best that he could with the time that he had. So I thought that was cool. They talked about things that I wouldn't really expect, you know, in an interview.
Yeah.
They talked about how they spent basically a whole month together for like every second, but only 12 episodes, an hour each, are going to air. So only 12 hours. Excuse me. You're only going to get a half a day of footage of a month. Isn't that crazy? If you think about it. Like everyone knows how it works.
So I'm wondering
still, if you really think about it, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm interested in what they're going to show and what they're not going to show then with that time that they had.
Just with the coaches alone, like this season's going to be so good. It's going to be so jam-packed with footage. There's going to be no filler at all. Like, even if there's one or two of the fighters on the show that are interesting, right?
That's what
Like,
I'm
it's
hoping.
just going to be a riot.
Oh, definitely.
I'm pumped, man.
I can't wait. It's on tonight too. I can't.
Chandler
wait.
would say like he never knew what was going to happen, which is a given. But it's like it was really cool just watching him talk to Brendan Schaub about it and just kind of seeing his facial expressions and how and like you know what I mean, seeing his energy and everything like that after working with Conor McGregor. It was cool to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that interview, you have to check it out with Michael Chandler and Brendan Schaub.
So quickly too, hey, what do you think Conor McGregor is going to come back as? Like, do you think he's going to come back as like that big, mean, tough guy at the press conferences against Chandler?
Yeah,
Or do you think he's going to be like more mellow-headed?
So, yeah, he definitely has like a few different characteristic styles. I was watching a video on that too, which was a really good breakdown on like literally in different stages.
Because he seems mellow.
Like,
he seems
he
mellow.
morphs in different stages of his career on what's happening in his life.
Yeah.
If you've noticed that.
Yeah. And I think it's the opponent too he goes up against, because against Cowboy he was pretty respectful.
That's because he had just gotten in trouble for the Khabib thing. Don't forget.
True. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I watched the timeline video that was literally fell in right after the bar thing. So he was on his best behavior, super quiet and polite, blah 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 blah. So yeah, to answer your question, I think he's going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
He's such a megastar now. Like, he's not afraid to turn it on and throw shit, and like, he's got so much money, it doesn't matter anymore. So I think we'll get a bit of that bad guy, and I think as well, he'll still show himself off to be quite educated and sophisticated when he wants to as well.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
The cool thing about Michael Chandler, one really cool thing I picked up out of that interview is he's going to be going live, either on YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter; it'll be easy to find. Right after each Ultimate Fighter episode airs, he's going to do a live reaction of what it was actually like filming the episode with Conor and everything behind the scenes as he's watching the episode. So now we have two episodes to watch every time we get one episode. It's fucking gold, mate. Cool. It's fucking gold.
It's...
You'll fucking do nothing. You'll fucking do nothing.
I love it when he says that, man. It's so funny, man.
So I'm excited about that, as everyone can tell.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm really
me
pumped.
Too.
Really pumped for him to come back.
I'm a little excited also.
Little excited.
A little bit off topic, but I don't know. They were just talking about how Michael Chandler ran into Francis Ngannou at a steakhouse. I forget where it was, but I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was funny, but
they're talking a lot about, like, you've seen a lot of posts now and stuff, and people bringing up like the Ngannou and John Jones fight has to happen and stuff now.
Yeah.
You think that's ever going to happen? You think Dana White's going to...
We'll touch on that in a little bit here. I got something for you. All right.
Okay.
All right, cool. I thought it was... I wonder how big of a steak Francis Ngannou eats.
Oh, jeez.
I bet you he straight up orders like 2 12 ounces. That's what's up.
Oh, easily.
And like a baked potato and veggies.
Easily.
2 waters.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Double
I gotta
veggies.
No, you think so?
Oh yeah, man. Because those guys got to eat clean and healthy, right?
Got the girl trying to call me. We'll see how much of that comes through on the video. All right, where are we at here? June 1st.
I'm just kidding.
And yeah, also something else interesting that he put in was that June 1st was kind of the time that he wanted to know whether or not he was actually fighting Conor McGregor by. So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So shit, was that tomorrow?
The only thing I've heard so far is, the only thing I've only heard so far is that it's December, like.
You've heard a date now? I haven't even heard a date.
I've heard it.
Sorry, hold on.
No, not a date. Like not a date. Look at you go with.
Oh, is this a pot of coffee?
No, all I've heard is
my creamer that starts with an S. The caramel macchiatos.
It looks good.
You know what I'm saying? Is it already pre-mixed? Staying hot right beside the computer, ready to go? Absolutely. That's how we do it. Okay. So, what else? That's almost all I have on that interview. And the other cool thing, I love how they really talked about like a handful of cool things that I wasn't expecting. Chandler said he's excited to see the new style of the new physical physique that is Conor McGregor, because he's coming off roids. Yeah. So he's a big Irish fight monkey. So Michael Chandler's not much smaller, but you know what I'm saying? He's physically different now. So that's something I never really thought of.
Yeah, he is.
And yeah, he has his few different fighting styles that he likes to chuck around while he's fighting, including the ninja stance once in a while, and or his whatever you call it. Like, is that a Muay Thai when you lift your leg? I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like Muay Thai karate stance. He kind of throws out. It's kind of like cool. It's kind of like a mix.
It's definitely freestyle. But yeah, I thought that was kind of a cool question that Chandler had.
It's almost close to like a Taekwondo stance. But then he like.
What do you think? What do you think his fight style is going to be coming up?
Like a Muay Thai.
If they fight, when they fight, I hope they fucking fight.
I think he's gonna go back to the wide stance karate stance, like
kind of stand and brawl
kind of thing, where he can just like cock his punches right away, and he can throw those kicks.
You know really something I just thought about. Like it'd be cool to see him do some wrestling with all that weight.
Well, you know it's trippy. He's actually a brown belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You'll fucking do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you. Yeah, he's a brown belt under what's his face? John Kavanaugh.
He's underneath John Kavanaugh's face, you said?
Under his face.
There's the thumbnail, folks, right there. Yeah, I know it's crazy how a lot of these big name successful fighters, they're trained. A lot of them are training in different arts that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
Random.
You know John Kavanaugh. You know his. That's his coach, his main coach, right? You know he beat Conor McGregor up before Conor McGregor started like training intensely with like UFC. John Kavanaugh beat him up in the ring.
We did not know this at all. We were unaware of this.
Yeah, he beat him up. Like apparently he beat the shit out of him was his words. And then after that, Conor never acted. Conor never acted like a fool in the gym.
You're probably wearing red panties over there too.
I don't know what happened. Nice little red.
I bet you are. A random little note on that Khabib incident. He got 3 counts of assault for that incident at the bus. He ended up. He ended up. My mind's all mixed up right now. Getting a lesser charge for a misdemeanor, and he got 5 days of community service.
Yeah. Which
was kind of a weird. He got off kind of easy. Like he got to spend like 5 days basically at a church of his choosing, where he like just cleaned the church for a few days. It seems. It seemed like more of a publicity thing than anything else, but yeah. That's everything I got on that interview. The episode comes out today.
All right, man.
You got anything you want to add? Any Conor McGregor stuff?
Not too much. I think people, the fans know him already. I think everyone pretty much knows what Conor McGregor's about. I think people are excited to see him back again, and we can't wait. And yeah,
I got one. I had a note
pretty
somewhere.
much
I don't
how I'm
remember
gonna leave
where it is, but I just remembered it. It's crazy to think about Conor McGregor coming back now because with Justin Gaethje having a fight against Mr. Dustin motherfucking Poiriers for the BMF. I could be mistaken, but don't all three of these mofos have some histories? You know, weren't some big old fights? Didn't some big old fights take place between those three fellas? And aren't they all gonna be coming back around the same neck of the woods? And what if one of them has a BMF title and Mr. Conor McGregor wants that BMF title for himself? Because give me your belt. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then he's gonna get it.
So then we have Conor McGregor, the new
If
BMF
he wants it,
champion.
he's gonna get it.
Did you think about this? Did you realize
Yeah,
this?
if he. Well, he's coming back to take over again. Like
That's
he's
right.
not joking. This is what he's planning to do. Like this whole like Ultimate Fighter season setup and everything. This was perfect for him.
Why are
to
you
come
waving
back,
at it over here
and
like
this
it's
is
in
what
your
he wants to
bedroom?
do.
Do you got the Ultimate Fighter set up in your
Because
bedroom?
he's here,
What kind of
man.
shit
I'm
you
just
got going on?
Yeah, man. I'm here. I'm at the Apex right now.
You're at
man.
Apex? You're in Penticton up on the mountain?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you, eh?
You should come up.
All right.
Oh yeah,
This is what I need you to do.
Yeah.
So last episode, Miles in a Minute was a little too slow. We got to rip it up a little bit this time. Miles in a Minute's got to be a little bit faster.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
The whole point of this segment, is that
Let's
you
go.
just kind of try to rapid answer a little bit to kind of make it more spur of the moment. You know what I'm saying? All right.
All right, eh?
Yeah, you're just like,
He'll be like,
this guy right now.
Yeah.
Fuck him very much. So, question one.
Yeah,
Miles in a
let's go, hurry
Minute.
up.
What's your least favorite thing about your 9 to 5? Absolutely love it. What's your favorite thing about your 9 to 5? All right, I'll take it. I love it. What's your favorite new strike that you've learned in Muay Thai?
I like the teep
what?
kick. Straight up the
Ooh.
middle, boom! It's the teep kick. It's like what Anderson
Yeah, I like that
Silva
shit
kicks.
too.
The Anderson
What was your
Silva
favorite
kick.
Ultimate Fighter?
Straight up. I liked the season with
Yeah,
Chris
me too.
Lieben.
And Josh
And then
Koscheck
also Nate
and a whole
Diaz.
bunch of guys. That was a really
Yeah.
good season. I can't remember what season it
Yeah.
was right now.
That was a good season. They fucked with him.
They were all fucking with each other's
poured
beds
water
and
on
throwing
him
the beds
outside.
in the pools and everything like that.
Yeah, he comes in, he starts punching the glass out of the.
That was a
door and
great
stuff.
group of guys to have together. Who's gonna get more wins in the
I can't
Ultimate
believe he didn't
Fighter?
get kicked off.
Chandler or McGregor? Ya fook.
I want to say.
I'm going with Chandler. Oh, perfect.
McGregor.
All right. Might have to put a small weight.
Yeah, we're
Might have to
against
put a
each
small
other then.
wager on this
Perfect.
shit. Now we got some
Yeah.
some.
Hey, it looks like you're wearing a reddish kind of color. I'm wearing blue. We're opposite
Yep.
teams, man.
I love me some Conor McGregor, but I think that Chandler might edge him out in the
yeah.
coaching a little bit. If we were just talking about who's going to win more fights,
know
I
what?
think I'm going to go Michael Chandler.
Well, I think the last season, Connor didn't really care about the coaching too much, except for
I think
just,
he'll care more this time. If not, he's going to act like he does. I think he will genuinely care more, but not as much
I
as
know,
Chandler.
and I
don't
heard that
think.
this time around. I know, and I heard this time around that he did much better this
Yeah.
time around.
But I think if
Put a lot
I had to
more
pick
effort into the
one of the
guys.
two guys to be more dedicated to their fighters, I'd go Chandler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that
Conor McGregor
Connor
loves
used
to
be
show
a-
people that
Conor-
right hook, though. He loves to show them that shit.
You know, Conor McGregor though, he used to teach. He used to coach boxing, before he got into
I heard he likes to
UFC,
box
I
girls
believe.
on the
he
boat.
did it.
But anyways, let's get into the championship rounds.
You're so rude. I'm so shocked, hurt, and offended.
Let's get into the championship rounds here. We got a couple topics, couple minutes. All the Ngannou stir on the internet. You know, everyone's talking lots, as they should be. He's a big boy. He's bringing big hype. He's big news. He's a big motherfucker. Yeah. He hits like a Civic or whatever it is.
And they're thinking like, who are they going to put him up against? Who's going to go up against him in the
He
PFL?
wants to box somebody first, and I'm almost not interested. But of course, I'll still watch him get in there and slug it out. But that's like too safe for me. I want to see him fight.
But I mean, if he comes in and like pulls like a Mike Tyson and just like knocks the guy's head off, then I'm like, okay. Like,
then everyone's gonna send location.
It'd be like sock and bombers, man. You just watch the guy's head just bing, like off the shoulders.
Yeah, I can't help but be, super glued to anything that comes out about him. Yeah, so I really want to know what's going to happen.
Sorry, but
in the
I just
PFL.
want to watch the
Jones. I want to see what the PFL does with them, what their first move is. You know what I mean?
I honestly just want to see Jones and Ngannou go at it. So if PFL and UFC can come together and kind of make that happen, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. If you guys
would be really cool. It's nice and friendly of you to think like that, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can sometimes be a friendly guy, you know?
The only time Dana's friendly is if there's hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars involved.
Yeah, very, very true.
But
it's always about the money.
So yeah, what do you think their next move will be? If you were to say like, you're the upper brass in the PFL. What are you going to do with Ngannou to make the news in the next few months? What are you going to do to show everyone that you're doing something with them? Do you think they're going to do anything?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a tricky position because he went from heavyweight in the UFC. I think Dana. He probably had problems.
Did you call him Daddy Dana?
People. Like,
I missed
who
that.
Are you gonna really? Daddy Dana. Yeah, I wish he wishes.
Sugar Sean O'Malley was talking
shit about
that, but that's a whole other thing.
Sean O'Malley. I think he's going to be the champion.
I think he might be too, but I'm not sure if he's a sugar show or a shit show. He's too fake for me. I think that guy's gonna like shed his skin at some point. I think he's gonna turn into a real good bad guy. Just call himself the shit show.
Well, I know that his last
Fuck
fight
the sugar show.
His last fight, he had a tough battle. I know that woke him up. So he's got to be ready for battle.
But I like him when he's serious.
Yeah, going back to
it seems like when he's on his YouTube channel and stuff, he's just really fake. He just really tries to be tries so hard to be liked. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
he's a good fighter.
If I had to guess what they might do with Ngannou or what they should do is they should get some kind of building happening over in Africa, even if it's not massive. Get a building going. Doesn't have to be huge. Get some kind of a small institute, a gymnasium where like people can just start going there and working out, and by doing so you're instantly recruiting people to your facility immediately. And what's going to happen 6 months later, you're going to have 50 monsters ready to go. So I don't know, that's an idea.
That's a very good idea.
To have him go over there and be an ambassador like he is, I think it would be great to it'd be great publicity, honestly. But
it would. That's a really good
idea. I got to edit this thing, so this is almost at 45 minutes. The last topic of the championship round is how do you feel about the BMF title coming up between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier here?
Honestly, it's going to be a banger. Everyone knows
there's going to be blood and chunks of people flying everywhere.
Oh, it's just going to be a straight up physical.
I can't wait for to see that shot of the girl in the audience in the first row with the blood all over, and she's like, with the blood across her face and shit. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's going to be a.
Like I said earlier,
that's all I know. Very brutal.
I don't care which one of those guys gets the title. I'd love to see Conor go after it.
He will. He's coming after.
Give me your belt. He loves belts. And you'll fucking do nothing about it. Nothing.
And he wants his Lucky Charms, mate.
All right, buddy. This has been a sexy episode, but we gotta wrap it up.
Oh, hey, can I just take a quick minute here? I just want to say, first of all, thanks to all the supporters and everybody, and also my buddy Dustin Little. You know Dustin Little as well. He's got a fight coming up.
Seriously?
So
Nice.
I just want to, yeah, he does. So I just want to congratulate him on that. And
guy's a beast.
If
I don't know him personally,
free,
but I've seen lots of his
everyone
videos online. I know you worked with him.
Yeah, he does
Anything
some
I've
coaching.
seen with him, he's a monster.
He's training right
and he's
now
coming
for a
out of
fight.
Penticton right now, is he not? Yeah,
Yes,
I might
he
talk
is.
to him
Yeah.
after my work slows down after the summer. But yeah, congrats, Dustin Little. Who's he fighting? Do you know?
Mitch Burke.
Who cares?
He's also, I think, he used to be a Penticton boy. He used to be a Penticton boy. I think.
What was his name? Sorry, Mitch.
Now, I believe. Mitch
right.
Burke.
Do you know when that is?
And yeah. And anyways, I just want to say, yeah, Dustin works out of Pacific Talk Team, I believe, in Penticton. And I just want to congratulate him. I want to thank him too, because he put me on a good journey and got my head out of
bad place,
out of dark spaces. Yes. So I just want to wish him luck.
Well, we'll be following that the whole time.
Anyone who wants to follow him,
I'll be checking that out right away.
yeah. Anyone who wants to follow him and watch the fight, go talk to him. Follow his. Follow him. It's Dustin
if you're
Little.
from the Penticton, Okanagan area,
follow him on
get a hold of
Facebook
him
and stuff.
do some training with him.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to go train, if you guys want to learn Muay Thai and kickboxing, all that kind of stuff, check out Dustin Little. He's awesome. So anyways, I just wanted to take a quick minute. Thanks, Darcy, for letting me do that. And yeah, congratulations, Dustin, and
he's
good
a
luck
beast.
to you, man, from me and Hothead here.
I don't know who he's facing yet, but whoever he's fighting is gonna have their motherfucking hands full. I can tell you that much.
You can see Mitch Burke on Facebook. If you just
I'll
look
be
under his
checking it
name,
out.
you'll see him. He's got I think he's got a couple fighting
All right.
pictures.
Well, whoever he
He's been
is,
fighting
he's
for
making
a
me
while.
my edit job a lot harder. So, thank you everybody for watching this episode. We love you.
Thanks a lot.
And we're out.
Beats.
Peace.
All right, man.
Good episode, homie. We'll talk soon. Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good one.